Welcome to Devon Dragon Radio. I'm your host, M.L.Ruscsak. I'm here with my special guest today. I'm going to talk about their company, their brand, and a little bit about what they do. We have Samuel and Laura. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for having us.
You are very welcome. Now, what is your company and what does it do?
Awesome. Sammy, you want me to go ahead and share some information? Awesome. Okay. So yes, here on top, we are a company that was founded in Miami with a strong Latin American presence with the vision of democratizing the future of work, or in other words, facilitating or removing the barriers that come from creating an international team or having an international team. How do we do it? We created this platform where we connect companies with people around the world who want to do a job and are completely competent to do it, but maybe it seems to be complicated to legalize the contract and to make the payment easy for the person who sends the money and for the person who receives the money. So we saw that need of good talent in Latin America, especially. That's like our founders are from here because they want to connect our this part of the continent with other countries that are looking for talent and developing their companies. But we didn't find the means. So our founders were like, hey, let's create this platform where we can simplify this and companies can focus on working on their core. So yes, our company is called On Top. It was founded a year and a half ago, and it's been in several rounds of investment in Y Combinator and in other incubators. And from there, we've been just growing because companies are also trying to go remote because the external environment is it's not very certain, it's uncertain. So companies are trying to see how to facilitate managing their remote teams and focusing on their core, not on doing manual payments or how to hire legally someone. So in short words, our company is a platform that allows you to hire anyone legally in seconds and automate their payments. And it's also evolving into a digital international wallet. We will be having our Visa card released in a month. And from here, you will be able to save money in dollars, have your card to use anywhere in the world, and have really special benefits from traveling to co-working to restaurants, massages, very fun stuff to enjoy your spendings. But yeah, that's basically what we do, and we have a big mission behind everything that is just connecting people to jobs and facilitating the hiring. Like, we don't have to be.
I see you're into a lot of things, so we're going to break this down to a little group so we can go into each part. You have the onboarding, which is companies finding people to hire. That's the main part. So that can be worldwide. And when we're working with remote people, A, you have to have quality, and B, you have to be able to check what they're doing.
Agree, yes.
So I wanted to make sure that I was understanding that correctly, because as a business myself, making sure people are staying on task isn't always easy when they're working from home.
Well, you see, we've been noticing that productivity actually increases when you measure people in results and not like tracking like physically where they are at all day, because when you're measured by results and not by being from 9 to 5 at a desk, you have to actually you have to actually become more autonomous with your time management. So it actually creates a different type of pressure, but it creates also more discipline and self-drive and self-motivation and autonomy when you don't have your manager or your leader behind you, like monitoring your times, but more monitoring by results, which at the end of the day will lead you to more results when you are measured by that and not by times that you are at work or at a desk physically, like with your manager by you. So the benefit there is that you are moved into managing your team more by results than by seeing them at a desk and making sure they arrive at the office on time. So yes, and there are also platforms that you can use to track their work, depending on the role they do. If it's a IT job, if it's a sales job, if it's an operational job, there are also platforms and that you can use, like for chat, for calendar. So everything is going digitally right now, and it's becoming actually more self-pressure, because you have to prove to your manager that if you're not bringing results, it doesn't mean that you are not doing your work, but that you have to take a double check in your work, because that's the only thing that is going to give your manager approve of your work. So it's a double pressure in reaching results more than in going to the office and spending time in front of a computer where someone can physically see you. So it's more challenging for the person that is doing the job, but it is trackable.
It is trackable.
I don't know if that's a word. Trackable.
I have a speech impediment, so no matter what show I'm doing, there's going to be at least one word I cannot say. It doesn't matter. I'm going to butcher something somewhere with the verbiage. But at the same time, there is things that we can track. Doesn't matter what platform you're using, but on your platform, is there a niche that you actually work for, or is there a type of employee that you're trying to connect with employers?
Great question. So our core is payments, facilitating payments, but of course this has to be compliant. This has to be compliant and legal. Mm-hmm. For this, we are establishing what type of workers we can support for companies.
Okay.
And for this, we have independent contractor type, and we are developing full-time employee type of contract, which is the two main modalities, independent contractor and full-time. It has both different benefits. It has different benefits and different cons and pros. So it depends if you want to travel with the job, or if you want to stay in one location, if you want to be more of a freelancer and work for projects, or if you want to just work for one company full-time without having other projects on the side. So it depends on what is more convenient, but we have both modalities, independent contractor and full-time. Within independent contractor, we have a fixed base salary plus commission per time or per task, or results driven. And depending on this, the platform does have a way to establish, okay, this is how many hours I worked, I did reach my result, and from there, it will create invoices for the company to pay. So yes, our core is payments, but it does track what the contract requires as of results when it comes to reaching the hours worked or the results that are required in the contract. From there, it doesn't track more like other activities that are more in the operational side of what they need to do. But when it comes to the specific time tracking and results and confirming the results were reached, we allow the companies to approve before paying, and the contractors to save or to record the hours they worked.
Okay, so I have a question. This is a completely hypothetical, but it would be relevant. If you have a business that is hiring, say, a contractor for one event, okay, so they're going to go to an event like public speaking or something like this. The contracts is divided where you get paid half up front before the event and the other half after the event. When you do the invoicing to the the employer who's hiring the contractor, how would you receive the money from the employer to be paid?
Okay, so the person that is hiring this public speaker will create a username in our platform. From there, we would invite the public speaker, the person that is going to do the job, and create a definite contract, not indefinite, because it has an ending time, but with a day of termination, let's say, with a starting date or an ending date, sorry.
Okay.
So the company that is hiring creates the user, invites the person that is going to do the job. This person signs a temporary contract, chooses their payment method, and the company that is going to send the money sends the money to on top, previous to sending the money to a person. Like, we take care of sending the money out. We're like the middle person, the partner of each. And so yes, the company sends the money to us via the platform, and then immediately is sent to the digital wallet of the person that receives the money. And this person can receive money from different companies or different people that she or he will be doing a job. As well as the company can add as many people to send payments to.
Right. Okay. So one more question. With on top, an employer, does the employer send a check, a business check, or do they pay ACH?
Okay. Yeah, we have a credit card, ACH, wire transfer, different options. And I know you mentioned that half of the money, for example, was sent first and then the rest. Everything can be established in the written contract. Like, we show you, or we allow you to create like a generic independent contractor agreement, or freelance, or some people call it for digital nomads. It's an independent contractor agreement, legally said. And there we include clauses that we consider are the most important, but you can add other information. Like, for example, this person will receive half of the payment before the project is done and half after the project is reviewed. So all this we will adapt according to the job.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm just asking a lot of questions, both as a
No, please do.
Both as a business owner and a subcontractor, depending on what I'm working on. But this is a lot of good information, because there's times, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So for international, do you deal with international facilitation? So like, say Hong Kong, China wants to hire in the US or in Latin America. Would that be an issue for your company, or are you able to do that?
We are allowed to do business in China. Some countries are red flag, but China is in our spectrum. Yeah.
I just ask, all these off the wall, because I have a lot of business dealings all over the world. And there's sometimes that for some reason, getting payment from China is harder than getting payment from the UK.
That's why we were created, to ease that. Yes, because it is something that it has arisen, and it keeps arising, because the world, like, there are starting to be no barriers to, like, we are starting to be more connected to companies in China, in India. We're here in the American continent, we're in Latin America. But that was the problem, that the payments, like, it was complicated. Some people thought they need to open an account there, but no, there are starting to be platforms that are making this easier. The difference from us and other platforms is that we are not only in the payment side, but we also help you make the relationship compliant. If it's for a temporary job or maybe a freelance job that doesn't have an end date, we can support with that.
So now the new also went into, you're getting a credit card, basically, so you can get paid on the credit card. Will that have the option of having the different currencies, Bitcoin, or how is that going to work?
Okay, so how the digital wallet works, that is going to be linked to a Visa card, is going to be only to saving dollars. But from there, you can transfer your money to Coinbase, to Payoneer, PayPal, if you prefer other to have it in other platforms or currencies. If you want to send it to a bank account in India or in China, you can do that.
Awesome.
But it's in dollars mainly. Yeah.
Is in USD. So
yeah, USD.
Okay. Just want to. I have a lot of international people that listen to this show, so we wanted to make sure we clarify what currency we're actually dealing with at the point. But there are apps, so that there are businesses that are able to take USD to whatever currency you have.
Yes, USD. See, it is the most how could I say the strongest currency to rely on. So stable would be right. I mean, I think I read your words, your lips there. Yes, USD is the most stable currency, that how everyone prefers to save their money. That's why we decided to do it this way. But from there, you can change, send it to a different currency, international bank, PayPal, Payoneer, Coinbase as well.
Air Wallet, because that one does 16 different currencies from one wallet. It just, there's different things that you can use and go from there.
Yeah, it's a convenient way to manage your money.
It really, having one credit card, then having it transferred to whatever bank account you're using across the globe is really convenient. And Visa is usually accepted worldwide, so you can use it anywhere.
Exactly.
So, is there any other parts of the company that we have not discussed or touched base on?
Yes, I remember one. So as I said, we're not a job board. We're more of a like a digital bank, like a digital international bank or digital wallet. But we are also receiving companies that are like, hey, Sammy, hey, Laura, I have a company and here in the States that has people in India, in Latin America, but we want to grow. We want to find more talent. Can you help us? So we decided to start this project on the side. It's called On Top Match, which allows companies to find candidates anywhere in the world. So this consists that in 10 days, we help you find 3 candidates that best fit what you're searching for. So we meet with you previous to these 10 days, have a better understanding of what you need us to recruit, and we help you find talent. So yeah, we have a service on the side for helping find talent or recruiting.
With that recruiting part, is there a type of candidate that you're looking for? Are you talking C-suite? Are you talking editors? What are you looking for?
Well, that is for companies to find talent. So whatever they require. So for example, if you're a company and you need IT people, you come to us and, hey, I need to use your On Top Match service. I need this person, this developer with these characteristics, with this salary range, preferably in this country. We go ahead and do the search. So we get requests from designers, tech people, customer service, back office, teachers, even chef. We get the chef industry, like the food industry. So from everywhere, different type of industries, we get requests.
You do a little bit of everything, or you're touching base on it. It's still a new company, so you're still finding your footing about where you're going to grow next.
Well, we are going to be a fintech. That's where we want to be, in the fintech, managing money, being able to lend money to people, and so yeah, we're more in the financial part. But since it's linked to compliance and to jobs and to people doing a job for this amount of money they're receiving, we are starting to see the need also of companies wanting to grow, because they're doing well with hiring remote and they want to find more people. So they ask us, hey, do you happen to know people in Colombia that do tech jobs, because I need a person for IT. So we decided to do this on the side, but our core is finance. yeah, like finances management for people receiving their money. But we also allow companies to find talent through us.
Awesome. So where exactly can people find your company right now? Is it on an app? Is it online? Where can they find you?
It's a website called getontop.com.
Nice and simple.
From there, yeah, you create a user. Also, you can find me on LinkedIn, and from there you can reach out to us personally. We're always there doing networking. I think that's how we came across your contact.
Oh yes,
your awesome platform, by the way.
LinkedIn is an awesome platform to connect everyone for everything, regardless if you're a contractor, fintech, or podcast host.
Exactly, because I think you're in Chicago, right?
Today I'm getting ready to be in Pennsylvania. So
oh, okay.
Wow, I travel a lot. I'm never in one place for very long.
Awesome. That's a good thing about working from your computer, being able to be anywhere.
Yes, I can literally take my backdrop that's behind me and take it in my suitcase and pin it up wherever I'm at.
Totally.
So, Samuel, is there anything you wanted to add to the conversation?
Sure. So yeah, I wanted to add that we add on top all our, like Laura said, helping companies grow and helping companies expand. You don't have to be a great corporation to work with us. You could manage a small team and be looking to expand. There's talent everywhere, and there are suppliers as well everywhere. Say you want to maybe do some import, we can help them handle international payments as well. So there's talent and suppliers everywhere. Our platform is growing, so benefits are growing, and what benefits do for our international workforce is build retention, so companies can best develop talent. So if say you have a video editor or a video producer and you really click with this person, and this person can really like be a part of your team without being a part of your team, because of all the perks that come with having our digital platform and being on our digital wallet. Like he has different kinds of benefits, and those benefits will only keep on growing. So retention will keep on like improving as well. So that's like kind of our angle, helping companies with retention by providing the best services for their international workers and international workforce. So yeah.
Awesome. So, but thank you both for being on the show today.
Thank you. It's great to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
This has been very fun and informative, both as a business owner and a freelancer. So thank you both for being with the On Top platform, and for our listeners and our viewers, happy listening.
And get on top. Bye-bye.
Awesome. We will connect with you on LinkedIn. So anyone that is interested to speaking with us can reach out maybe to you and
that is
we will be connected.
Yeah, if you can't find them on LinkedIn yourself, you can probably find me on LinkedIn and find my contacts.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and follow you as well.
Have a wonderful night and be on top.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Have a nice one.
Bye.